Hi, and welcome to the video on using Stratus maps and shapes. If you click on Listings and Search, it takes you to the search screen. The map search is located next to the new search. You can click on any property type. You'll also see a list of any shapes that you may have saved. Press Continue, and it'll take you directly to the map. The area it'll take you to will probably be your office. This is your default area. Again, you can change that, and I'll show you in a few minutes. The first thing you should do is to use this toggle so that you can collapse this bottom piece and see more map. You can also collapse your criteria panel and have that open, but I'm going to leave it open so that I can show you how to use that. The red circles indicate listings, and the color means that they're for sale. So if you point to any of the houses, you can see the listing with the MLS number. You can put them in your cart. You can see a bird's eye. So if you click on bird's eye of any of the properties, it bird's eyes the house and zooms right in. You have buttons over here that change your perspective if you wanted to circulate, see the back of the house or the side of the house. You see these circular arrows over here so that you can see every part of the property. Now the bird's eye is what I'm on now. If I want to go back to a road view, I just click on road view, and that's what it takes me to. Now I'm really zoomed in, so if I want to zoom out, either I use the wheel of my mouse, or I can use this minus, or I can just kind of use this little tab to drag it in and out for that area. Let's go to another location. Now if I click on location, I can type in a zip code, a town, or an address, and we just type in a town. And then press find, and it takes me to that area so that I can see what houses are for sale. If I am looking for a specific price range or bedrooms or styles, it's all over here on the right side. So if I am looking for a price range no more than 600,000, and you'll see that the 3 zeros there are already there. So these houses are all under 600,000. Or you can then do shapes. So for instance, I want to do a radius or a polygon or a rectangle. They're located over here now. I'll show you how to do that in 1 second. There is a button over here next to your locations called Places. If you're looking for specifics in an area, such as the railroad or a park or schools, hospitals, places of worship, anything like that, and you would have to type it in, like railroad, I'd type in LIRR and press show, and it's indicated by this circle with the eye, so I know exactly where the train station is. So if I have a buyer that wants to live within the vicinity of the train station, maybe half a mile, I can do a radius. And when you click any of these shapes, you just click and unclick, and you'll see there's a square around it, and it's a little blue, so I know that I have that radius. Then I click and drag the center point of my radius, so that would be here. And as I drag, you'll see that it tells me how far out I am. I'm about 0.6 now of a mile. And when you let go, any of the houses in that radius will stay only. You can see down here I have 13 results, so I know how many houses I have. In order to see them more closely, I can click on the toolbar for the list, and those are the houses in the radius. If I go back to my map, I still have the shape. Another great feature that you can use is that you can save these shapes to be used at a future date. Now keep in mind, you're not saving the listings, you're saving the shape. So the listings will change. So tomorrow maybe a new listing will come up in this area, and that would come up. So it's automatically updated. So if you click on save a shape, and then I can do Babylon LIRR, or whatever you want to name it, I'll show you where that's located, and you press save so that you can use it again. It does not save the criteria as well. That's a different save, which you would do over here. Another type of shape that you can do is a rectangle. So you just click and drag that, and it looks like that. When you let go, any houses in that area will come up. Now we were only able to do one shape at a time, and now we can do multiples, so that's really nice. And any time that you want to delete these shapes, the little trash can there will allow you to do it. The pencil allows you to edit the shape. So this is how this works. If I click on the pencil and then click in the shape, I can now move the shape around. Maybe I want to move it further down, or I can expand the shape or decrease the shape. So that's really nice. Okay, I can do that for any of them. I can do that for this one as well. Now the polygon, let me move over a little bit so you can see how that works, is another shape where you draw straight lines. You click on your polygon. Again, you'll see the blue square around it. Start in your corners. So you click, and now I'm not dragging, I'm just moving my mouse. You'll see this line like a string. You click, and as you corner it, it'll create this shape. To end it, you click once on where you began, and that's called a polygon. So let's say I have 3 shapes now, and I'm looking for colonials. In these shapes, I'll just click on colonial, and only the colonials will stay in those shapes. Pretty nice. Now to change your default location, really easy, so that this way when you go to the maps, it's where you want to be searching. You can click on locations and click in the area, maybe where I'm looking now, and I can click on an area and then save it as a default. Now to locate any of the shapes that I've saved, you have a drop down arrow here in the maps. Let me show you how that works. I have one called Cutchogue Point. So if I click on that, it'll take me out to Cutchogue, and I'll click on that again. There's only one colonial there. See, I still have colonial over here, so I can clear that, and then all the houses that come up in that shape come up. To see them, I click on my list. So if I want to go to another shape, maybe aquabog shape, I can click on that, and then let's see, let me pick something else. I'll go back to my Babylon shape, and then the listings come up. Another place they're located is if I go to listings and search and start over in map search, all of my shapes are here. So if I want to search any of these shapes for condos or maybe solds or rentals, I can search for them, and it always will stay updated. I hope that's useful, and that concludes the video on using Stratus Maps.